beautiful people, it's Ezra here and welcome to not Dax's desk but my bathroom, because today I'm going to do a little bit of a life update and a get ready with me video. And by get ready with me I mean doing my hair and makeup today and trying to look alive, yay! So I do apologise for not recording and posting a video last week. It was hella hectic. Basically what's been happening is last Monday I had my first exam. Then I had an exam on Wednesday and Thursday, and then straight after Thursday I had to go to work and do an assessment at work, which I was quite stressed for, probably more stressed than my exam that day. And then after that I had to drive straight to the hotel because I was attending a medical conference on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then after that I had an exam on Tuesday, and the night before I got really sick with gastro and I was kind of early my way through that, trying to do the exam. I really didn't want to do it in December and I ended up doing it. I had to leave a little early because I felt like I was going to puke, but it's okay. I mean, that did happen later, but I finished the exam. I feel pretty good about it. I'm not going to do it again. The last few days I've just been resting, recuperating, but it's been kind of stressful because I've been dehydrated, I've been feeling nauseous all the time. You know, I've got a really good support group with my family and my boyfriend, Dennis. Just so you know, today is going to be about 40 degrees, so I'm going to tie my hair off and get some makeup on and yeah, let's have a chat. So basically I had my 4 exams and the way I scheduled them, I did like a schedule kind of video a couple weeks ago about how I was scheduling my SWOT back. I stuck with that mostly, but what I didn't show you is what happens after my exams are in full swing. So after that things get a little hectic and I basically decide what I want to do. I make a daily to-do list instead of a week to-do list, and there's a bump. God, I don't like bumps in my ponytail, it's just a pet peeve for me. So after my first exam, I basically do daily to-do lists and it just works for me. I know it's less prepared than what a weekly planner sounds like, but for me I think, you know, especially on the Tuesday before my Wednesday exam and on the Wednesday before my Thursday exam, those daily to-dos really saved my life and they were just really good for making sure I had time to do everything I needed to do. Otherwise my stress levels would have been a lot higher than they were. So first thing I have to do, also I need to apologize. Yes, I do not have any makeup whatsoever, not even a primer or whatever on my face right now because I wanted to do this get ready with me video and I hope I don't look too dead. I've actually never done one of these videos, so we'll see how it goes. Just for your information, the makeup's not going to be like really fun, just going to be no makeup. Like I have a makeup routine, it's not that interesting, I'm just putting on some foundation now, so I should get back to what happened with my life. I guess I should start with, it was really busy and I was very stressed out about my week last week, and it was kind of just not like I tried to film but it just didn't work out, and I basically was very stressed about my work assessment. Basically I have been in training mode for 6 weeks at the place I'm working, which was the District Girls Choir, and after the 6 weeks someone from the head office comes in and assesses you, sees how you go with handling all the administration, the arrivals, the dismissals, interacting with the tutors, interacting with the children, all of that. So basically, I'm going to admit it, I have a little problem with feedback and making mistakes. I think making mistakes in front of people, just the fear of making a mistake in the first place is really strong in me, and I'm trying to work on that. For example, my boyfriend Dennis does not have that fear nearly as much as me. He's a teacher, he gets feedback all the time and he just rolls with it. He knows it's not personal, he knows he can improve. Me on the other hand, I kind of regress a little bit and I kind of have a little blow to my self-confidence. But it was okay because the assessment went well. I got in to become a real venue manager for next year and it went all well, but I was still highly stressed because I had to drive to the city because I'd never driven really into the busy part of the city before. So that was fun. And then once I did that, I basically had to juggle a medical conference, which I could go to with my mum because she's a doctor, and I was a med student, well, pre-med, but med student, and it was good for my learning and broadening my horizons, but I had an exam to study for, which I hadn't done any study for basically. I knew that I was dedicating the time after my 3rd exam to study for my 4th and last exam. So I found that a little bit hectic. Yes, I did have to miss some of my sessions at the convention, and I prioritized time with people as well. So I did have a couple of dinners that weekend. I think that was it actually. Yeah, a couple of dinners, a couple long breakfasts on that weekend, and then when I got back, Monday was like my day to really study well. And by 7 o'clock I was feeling weird. That's what I told my mum. I didn't know what it was. It wasn't pain, it wasn't very uncomfortable, but it was just slightly strange in my stomach. And by 9 o'clock I had my head in the toilet. So that was great. And after that I basically just, I don't know, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to do the exam, which stressed me out because I really wanted to do the exam the next day. Thankfully the exam the next day was at 4 p.m. So I had the day to kind of dose myself on the drugs and try and recover. And it worked, you know. I got there and people were like, are you okay, you okay? And I'm like, look, out of a scale from 1 to 10, I'm about a 5. I think I can make it. And I made it for 80% of the exam. I've never left an exam early before, so it was really hard to make that decision. But I did. I finished the exam, I checked half of it, and I said, you know what, I feel really sick, I have to leave. So I left about 15 minutes early, and I basically went to my apartment, which is in the city, and basically, you don't want to hear the details. So after that happened, where is I was looking for my mascara. After that happened, basically, I could not drive home. And my mum was very nice to pick me up. And she did that. I had to get my car from the city. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow, but basically I haven't been well enough to drive for a couple of days. Not well enough to do much of anything for the past couple of days. I think what happened was my immune system was very down over the past week. And then I just got sick, and I got sick hard and fast. And on Tuesday night after the exam, my lovely boyfriend came to see me. I was in the bathroom with my head in the toilet, and he was helping me through it, but I was really nauseous. And here is the story. So my dad is an anaesthetist. I can't even say that word. I don't know what my father's occupation is because I can't say it. He sticks needles in people, mostly for them to go to sleep, but he does have general expertise with needles. So basically he went to his hospital, got some nausea medication, got some saline drip because I hadn't been drinking much in the first place and I puked it all up anyway. So I was very severely dehydrated, had a headache, had a stomachache, felt terrible, and on top of that I had a fear of needles. I still have the fear of needles, but it's less now because I've actually had a drip put in. So this is my bruise, I don't know if you can see it around there. It was a little scary because I had to have the drip in for basically 24 hours. So I had it at the night, then I slept with it on with the saline drip overnight, and then the next day I had more anti-nausea medication and more saline, and then we finally took it out. So I gotta say I couldn't have done it without the support of my mum and my boyfriend, because honestly I was so scared. If any of you guys out there have a needle phobia, I totally understand, because it took me a lot of coaxing and a lot of distraction, dad jokes from my boyfriend, and just a lot of patience, I think. And I think it's really important to have patience with these things. Even though everyone around me knows that if I have the drip in, I'll feel a lot better a lot sooner, I have to battle with the fact that there's going to be a needle stuck in my arm, and I've never had that before. Actually, it's not a needle. It is a needle, and then they put the cannula through. So the actual thing that sticks in my arm for 24 hours is not specifically a needle. It's a tiny tube that they put through the needle. So I was shaking, literally, and I was shaking to the point where I couldn't stand, and I had to tell Dennis to hold me down because I was worried that my dad couldn't put in the needle well if I was shaking that much. There was also the fact that my veins aren't the best and I was dehydrated, so it was really hard for anyone to find a vein and get it in the first go. But my dad did, woo! And he was really good at his job, and it went in. Still hurt, but not as much as I thought, and when you put it in there you can't feel a thing. So that was done. I felt very sick. I looked sicker than I probably was, but it was working. and I've just been recovering from that for the past couple of days. So that was my life update. I'm really happy with this concealer. I have like 4 of them, but this Maybelline concealer, there we go. This Maybelline concealer is really good. I think it's just because I found one that matches my skin tone. But anywho, that was my life update video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the rambling, but I wanted to explain why I hadn't been able to post last week, and just to give you some pointers for when you do get sick during exams. Sometimes, you know, you either have to push through, or you can say, look, I really can't do this. I think it's better if I do it later. There are obviously, hopefully, for your uni or your school, special consideration programs for when things like this do happen. If you guys have finished exams like I have, I want to say congrats to you all, because it's a great feeling. Hopefully you felt like you did well. So thanks for watching, guys, and please like and subscribe for this video and my channel if you enjoy this content. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!